You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on. Boy, you know you're all I want. Keep saying that I hate it, but it's kind of fun. Watching me come undone. No more games. Can't we just say its name instead of running away and jumping the gun to play it safe? Let's spend the weekend here in this bed. We can sleep in and let the feelings overflow. Useless trying to fight this.
Hallo zusammen, wie geht's? Mir geht es nicht so gut. Ich bin krank. Yeah. So welcome everyone back to my channel. It's so nice to see you guys again, and thank you for being patient. Jay and I have both come down with sickness. We're just waiting on our PCR results. We've taken a couple of the Schnell tests, but they've come back negative, and when I went to school on Monday it came back positive, so we're staying indoors, we're not leaving the house. Thankfully my symptoms haven't been too bad. Jay's had it a bit worse than me, but Jay's doing okay too. He's got just like the cough and cold sort of symptoms, so we're hanging in there. But I am here today to share with you a bit of a day at home, things that I've been doing, and the most important thing that I want to show you is how I've been planning and organizing my life, being so much more productive and organized and just trying to fit everything in. 2022, we are getting our life organized. We are doing things better this year. And so one of the things that I've been using to help me get a lot more organized and productive is using a digital diary. So I'm going digital, and I have the iPad Pro, which I use with a pencil, and I've got this really minimalistic looking planner, which I'm going to show you. It just looks so nice. It's just making planning a whole lot more fun and very personal as well. So one of the great things about using my planner is organizing my lessons for German. As you know from my last video, I've been doing this sprint challenge, and I've been doing lessons pretty much every single day. If I was just to book the lessons on a whim and just do it, day by day, one, I wouldn't probably get the time that I'd want, and two, I would probably find some reason or excuse not to do it then. So I am making sure that I show up for my lessons, I am booking myself in, I am scheduling in that time so that I know that I have to be part of that lesson. So to book in my lessons, I make sure that I've got my planner here with me so I can see what my week is looking like with teaching and personal life, and then I can match that in with my German lessons as well. So this is where I can see my classes and my course, and as you can see, I've done quite a few of the lessons, and I'm up to chapter 9, which is separable verbs to describe my daily life. So now I can go and see all of the classes that are available for this lesson, and the date that I am looking for is the 29th of January, and now I can just book the class by clicking on the blue button, and I can see how many credits are left and confirm my booking. Now I can go into my daily planner and I can add it to my calendar just by adding it in and there is the notification, highlight it. And now I want to book my next class, which is word order in German. So I'm going to go with the 1st of February, and it's at an evening time. So I can book that, add that to my calendar, get my notification, highlight. And lastly, I'm going to do my working day. And so there isn't really a time that I want, so I'm going to book my own time. I'm going to book a group class because I'm far enough in advance. I'm going to go with February the 2nd, and I want an evening time. And so I can book that class, and it will reserve that time. It'll start up a new booking, so then I can book that in for the time that I want because I've booked it far in advance. Lingoda are offering a really awesome deal at the moment if you're thinking about learning a language. So there are 2 different challenges that you can take part in. The first one is called the Super Sprint Challenge, which means that you take 30 lessons over the month for 2 months and you can get 100% money back. I mean, oh my gosh, need I say more? But you have to attend all of the lessons. If that's a little bit too much for you, they do offer the Sprint Challenge, which is 15 lessons over the month for 2 months, and you can get 50% money back, which is also an amazing deal. Registration for the challenges closes on the 1st of February, so you have a little bit longer to get involved. If you would like to join up, you can use my code or my link in the description box, and you can get 20 euros off or $25 off your deposit, which is another bonus too. Classes start on the 11th of February, so join now so that you can join me and let's learn a language. Now I'm going to show you how I plan for my day, and I usually do this in the evenings before my day. I know exactly what I've got to do, I know the tasks I've got to do, and I'm just a whole lot more productive. So here is my monthly overview, and as you can see, I've got a lot going on with personal, social, and work and YouTube. So you can click on each of the days of the month and it will take you to the daily view, which is awesome. And now I can plug in what I'm going to be doing for each time of the day. So first up, checking emails, making sure that I know exactly what's happening with schoolwork and YouTube things. And then I can go through my lessons for the day, and I've got a lot going on. It's a busy day today with maths, science and English, so lots going on. Around at 8:20 I have registration with my class, so just checking in with the pupils, making sure they know what's happening for the day, and then I am off to my first lesson, which is maths for today. So after maths, that will go till about 9:25, 9:30, and then English will start. And then after English, that will take me to about 10:20, and then at 10:20 I get my first break of the day. So straight after my break, I go into my next lesson, which is science. We're learning all about plant reproduction at the moment, which is really interesting. And that takes me through till 12:15, and then I get my lunch break, which I really enjoy. Now after lunch, I go into my planning and marking time. So that is the most of my afternoon, marking all of the children's work and getting all my planning ready for the next day. So then finally at 3 o'clock I do my last check-in with my class, and then it is time for me to do some more marking again, just because it's never ending as a teacher and it just keeps on coming in. And so after school, now I can start to prepare my mind for my next activity, which of course is my German lesson. So about half an hour to an hour before my lesson, I usually like to take some time just to go through the lesson notes and the vocabulary, just so that I'm familiar with my lesson. So my lesson is at 6 o'clock, and my lesson today we are going to be learning about telling the time, which is a little bit different to telling the time in English. So that will be interesting. I'm looking forward to learning about that. And then after the lesson, I can usually just make some notes in my book about the things that I've learned, or I can go through the additional exercises as well, just to have a little extra practice. But most of the time it's just me just writing down the notes in my book, just so that I don't forget anything. And then after my lesson, it is time for food, because by that time I am starving. And so I'm going to be preparing and getting all my meal ready, and we're having pasta tonight and some vegetables as well. So that will be delicious. And then of course the most important time of the day, which is to relax. Yes. And now I can go across to the tasks timetable, and I can just plan out some things that I really want to achieve for the day. And I really like this view as well. It's just making a priority list. And I love that with a digital planner, if you make a mistake, you can just rub it out. So that's what's really great about this. So one thing that I really want to get done today is make my social studies activity. That's really important to make sure that that is done. And the next thing that I really want to tick off on my list today is make sure that I get up to date with my marking. There's no better feeling than going into the next day and just knowing that you've got a fresh, clean slate and that you've got no work hanging over your shoulder. But of course, that we're all human, it happens, but that is going to be a goal of mine today, and hopefully I can achieve it. And of course, I want to finish filming this video, making sure that I've got all my content that I need, and then I can begin editing. So some days are busier than other days, of course. There's lots of different lines there that I can keep adding, but that is enough for today. And now I can go across to my meals and exercise and self-care. And that's what I love about this planner too. She's got these little stickers that you can add as well. And there's this really cool one that you can use for planning out your meals. And it just makes, your planning so much more fun when you can use all these little stickers. And of course they come in different colors as well, but I just like to keep everything kind of neutral. So now I can put in what I had for breakfast, what I had for lunch, dinner, and snacks. So for breakfast today, I had cereal. And for lunch today, I'm just going to have like something simple, just like a toasted sandwich. We don't have a lot of food left in the house because we're not allowed to leave. So we're just going to use up what we've got. And then for dinner tonight, we have, of course, I said before, we're having pasta with some vegetables as well. So that will be really yummy and very filling. And then of course for snacks, I'm just going to have something simple, banana and probably some nuts as well. Love cashew nuts, they are yummy. And so that wraps up my meal planning. And now across to my self-care. I've got this cute little sticker for self-care. It's like a little bathtub, let me find it, there it is. So that will just be my little reminder that I need to take care of myself and help myself feel a lot better. So having a bath is definitely on my list today. So next up is my errands and communication. I'm from Australia, but I'm currently living in Germany, so it's really important that I communicate with my family and friends back home. So I make sure that I make time to call them, and today I will be calling my mum. Next up, I am going to make sure that I get a grocery list order done. We definitely need some groceries to get us through this quarantine period, so that is definitely on the list today. And I haven't actually ordered over here before, so that will be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what that experience is like. And so now we're getting towards the end of my daily planning, and there's a spot at the top to put like focus things. So sometimes I just put like a quote, or sometimes I do like little reminders for myself or things that I really want to achieve for the day. So one thing that I definitely wanted to finish is my filming, make sure that I get all that done so that my video is ready for this weekend. And of course I want to make sure that I get my marking done as well. So they are just a couple of things that I want to focus on today, but it changes from day to day, so it's really cool that it's like a flexible space. And there's a little space down the bottom for notes as well, so sometimes when I've got meetings on, I use that space to just jot down any notes. But of course today I'm just going to leave you with a note saying today is going to be a great day. So I hope wherever you are in the world that you are having a fantastic day. So one thing that I picked up recently was the magic keyboard for my iPad, and this thing is just amazing. I just love how sturdy it is, how it just clicks with the magnets onto the back, and the keyboard is amazing. It's just so nice to type on. It's so thin, and your Apple Pencil just clicks onto the top as well, and it's just a nice little portable unit if I want to get some typing done. And that is what I've been using for my journaling. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more of my digital planning, then comment down below. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Schönes Wochenende. Tschüss.
Got me saying